Welcome back, AI enthusiasts. In our last video, we cracked the code on basic AI terms like machine learning and neural networks. Now that you've got the foundation, let's dive deeper into the world of data and model management. First up, let's talk about features. In AI, a feature is a specific piece of information about the data that the model uses to make predictions. It's also known as a variable. Think of it like trying to predict the price of a house. Features could do things like the size of a house, the number of bedrooms, the location, and the age of the house. Now, let's talk about data bias. This happens when the data we use to train our AI model doesn't actually represent the real world. Imagine training an AI to recognize faces, but only using pictures of people from one ethnic group. The AI might not be able to accurately recognize its face from other ethnic groups. That's data bias. To avoid bias, we need to perform data cleaning. This involves identifying and correcting errors, inconsistencies, and missing values in our data. Think of it like tidying up your room before you start a project. You want to make sure everything is in its place, and then you have all the materials you need. Another technique is data augmentation. This involves creating new data points from existing ones by applying transformations like rotations, translations, or adding noise. Imagine you have a limited number of pictures of cats. You can create more data by rotating the pictures, zooming in, or changing the brightness. Now, let's talk about parameters. These are the values that the model learns during training that determines how it makes predictions. Think of it like adjusting the knobs on a radio to get the best sound quality. The parameters are the knobs, and the training process is the act of adjusting them. To make sure our model is working well, we need to perform model validation. This involves testing the model on a separate set of data to see how well it generalized to new and unseen data. It's like taking a practice test before the real exam. You want to see how well you've learned the material and identify any areas where you need to improve. Sometimes AI models can produce hallucination. This is when the model generates output that are nonsensical, factually inaccurate, or completely unrelated to the input. Imagine asking the AI to write a story about a cat, and it starts talking about flying elephants. That's a hallucination. RAG is a technique that combines the power of pre-trained language models with information retrieval to generate more accurate and informative responses. Think of it like having a super smart research assistant that can quickly find relevant information and use it to answer your questions. Model Context Protocol, MCP, is a standardized way for AI models, particularly large language models, to connect to and interact with external tools, systems, and data sources. It simplifies AI agent development by providing a universal interface for accessing and utilizing external resources. Imagine a personalized travel planning system that can connect to other systems to understand your travel style, budget, and interest to find flights, hotels, and activities, creating a seamless itinerary with real-time updates. Two common problems in machine learning are overfitting and underfitting. Overfitting happens when a model learns training data too well and performs poorly on new data. It's like memorizing the answer to a practice test instead of understanding the underlying concepts. You do great on a practice test, but you'll fail the real exam. Underfitting happens when a model is too simple and doesn't capture the underlying patterns in the data. It's like trying to build a house with only a hammer and a saw. You won't be able to create a very complex or functional structure. To prevent overfitting, we can use regularization. This involves adding a penalty to the model's complexity to encourage it to generalize better. It's like adding a speed limit to a car. The speed limit prevents the car from going too fast and losing control. Finally, let's talk about model interpretability. This refers to how easy it is to understand why the model is making certain predictions. It's like being able to see inside a black box and understand how it works. This is important for building trust in AI and ensuring that it's being used ethically. And there you have it. Congratulations. You've now mastered even more AI jargons and learned about the importance of data and model management. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI.